Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm bringing you another cooking video. I have gone through my pantry, my fridge, and I have identified quite a few things that need to be used up. They either past their best by or used by date or expired, or they are reaching their best by date soon, or I just had them for a very long time in my pantry and I haven't used them, and I'm trying to make sure that they use them up before they go bad. We are going to tackle the food waste and trying to avoid as much of it as possible, focusing on using up ingredients from my pantry and fridge before they go bad, trying to go through everything that is already open, that needs to be used up, to make sure that I don't have to throw anything out, that nothing goes bad, and that I avoid food waste 100%. So in today's video, I'm going to plan my recipes based on the ingredients that I should use up. So I'm trying a couple of new recipes in this video, as well as some good old and trusted ones to use up as much as possible from my pantry, and especially from those products that need to be used up soon. This video is the first episode of this mini-series. I'm going to bring you probably at least one, but maybe two more episodes, clearing out my pantry and avoiding food waste and making recipes and creating ideas to use up things that need to be used up. Hope you will enjoy this video. Let's jump right in making those recipes. So I wanna check here what are the things that I really need to start using up, because they have been here for a while or are going to expire soon. These are fine. Those are fine. However, I have these dates for quite a long time, so I need to bake something with them because I don't want them to get moldy or go bad before I use them. I have them for a long time. This one I can see is going to expire in April, but last time the same, it's like a vegan dark chocolate cream. Last time when I had one, it expired on me and I was still using it after and it was fine. I have these popcorn that I also need to start using because I had them for months and months and I haven't used them at all. And I have some nuts that, well, they are kind of in use continuously, so those are fine. I need to check the snacks up here. It's mostly just this box. I think I will need to use this up because I bought it over half a year ago. This one is still fine. This one is going to expire in March. I mean, these are things that you can definitely use after and eat after they expired, but I just kind of want to make a point of thinking about eating it because otherwise it's just hidden in my cupboard and somehow, I mean, it's tucked away and it's forgotten, which is a good thing on one hand because I don't eat unhealthy stuff, but at the same time I already bought it, so I don't want to waste the money. The other ones, like, I also have my coffees, which are also coming close to their use by date. I don't know where is the date. On that one you can see it's June 2023 and I have one small packet and I have an almost full packet there. I will definitely not finish those. And then I have one more coffee behind there, and this is also coffee, so I don't have to buy coffee anytime soon. I know that I have this date syrup that has already expired in, well, almost a year ago. So maybe let's try to finish that, and everything else here I think should be fine. This is April. I also have, yeah, I should probably try to use this one up, which is some goji berries that I got quite a long time ago and as well, and I haven't been using them. You can't really see them, can you? There you go, goji berries. Haven't used them for a long time, so I should also make a point of trying to use these. And I'm also trying to use these psyllium seeds. I have to check the correct English word for it, because I have this and then I have a bigger one behind there and I haven't been using it, but I started to drink some protein shakes and I started to put these in there, but I guess it's also something that is like a project to finish. And then here mostly it's these legumes which are an issue because I go through them very, very slowly. So these are all like quite old. I have some chickpeas back there which are not really used very often, and then I also have these soybeans which have expired already in 2022. That is the hardest for me to try to use. I didn't find any recipes that I liked with these yet, so I will have to figure that one out. I have some flour there, but that should be fine. Yeah, and I think these cans are all fairly new, fairly fresh. I think I only need to check these olives 2023 September, so that should be fine. I definitely will try to use this one. What is this called? Apple mousse, apple cream, because I bought it 2 years ago maybe, and I just didn't use it, and it will expire this year. I mean, I still have a lot of time, but I should try to use this up because I normally don't really use this. This is not yet open, so I hope that this lasts for a long time. Let's see. Is there an expiration date here that I don't see, guys? Tell me. Doesn't look like it, does it? Ah, there you go. It's here. March 2023. Well, that's a problem because it's already February. Okay. Oh, yes. This definitely got lost in here. I have these roasted onions, expired in August. Have to try them. What else I need to try to finish? I definitely need to finish these pumpkin seeds because they are quite old. These are not too old. I need to start eating from these sunflower seeds because they are quite old. These I go through quite often. These I use quite often. These are fine. I think I need to finish these as well until April. That should be fine. The rice flour is until July, so it should be fine. I have some coconut flour there as well. Let's see. Oh, there you go. I need to use this one up. It already expired actually. So these are the things that I would like to use up in the next few days, weeks. I also found some coconut that has been in my pantry for a very long time, and it is all stuck together. So yeah, some of this is already expired, some is going to expire soon. I also found some flour that is going to apparently expire in March, which I just got this, so how is this already expiring? I don't understand. So let's see what I can make out of these things in the next weeks. I have some baking to do, it seems. Mostly. Okay, so I also realized that I have 2 packages of wraps. One of them is already expired and the other one is going to expire very soon, so I need to add these to the pile. And so today for dinner I'm going to make these quick quesadillas with corn and tomatoes and avocado and leftover cheese that I need to also finish. This is supposed to be made with a garlic dip with some sour cream or yogurt, but I don't have yogurt or sour cream, so I'm just gonna make it without the dip and hope that it will be tasty enough anyway and not too dry. I already made this recipe on my channel before, so I'm not going to show you. I will just link the video up here, I think, of that video where I made this recipe and I detail how it is done. Another thing that I really should try to start using up is this white wine vinegar that has been in my pantry a very long time. It is supposedly going to expire in April, but I don't think that this can actually expire. So I don't believe that this will be expired after April and I cannot use it, but I will also need to start using it more because in the last 1 year I don't think I used it at all. So today I'm making a pumpkin risotto, the same pumpkin risotto that I made in January in one of the vlogs that I will link in the description below. At that time I made it with white wine instead of white wine vinegar, and I'm going to also use this nutritional yeast, which is going to also expire soon. I mean, there is more than 1 month to go, but still, instead of Parmesan in the recipe, and I'm gonna make this recipe vegan, instead of bone broth, I am using just a vegetable broth, and I'm using obviously vegan butter. And yeah, so it's gonna be a vegan risotto recipe. I can link the recipe in the description down below, and if you want to see how I made it last time, I can also link the video in which I prepared this recipe, but in today's video I'm not gonna show it. Here we go, lunch is ready, and probably 2 other portions of risotto, so that's dinner, and maybe dinner tomorrow as well. This morning I am making these onion sun-dried tomato muffins. It look like this, but I'm not gonna make muffins because I don't have muffin forms, so I'm just gonna make them as a cake form. And this will use flour, applesauce, and the nutritional yeast, as well as these sun-dried tomatoes that I had in the fridge and need to use up, and these olives which I had in the fridge and allegedly passed their use-by date. They should be black olives that I should use, but these look green to me. Well, some of them are black, I guess. And then all these other ingredients, a lot of spices, coconut oil, flaxseed, baking powder, baking soda, apple cider vinegar. I am supposed to use unsweetened almond milk, but this is what I have open in my fridge, so that's what I am gonna use. This is oat milk, and garlic and onion. So let's start with making some flax egg and fry up some of that onion. And the recipe is here, so you can take a screenshot. And this is the book that I'm making this from. I'm gonna heat some coconut oil and fry the onions. I'm adding the onions. This will have to go for around 7 minutes, and then I will add the garlic for 2 minutes. While this is getting ready, I'm going to start to make the batter. I'm going to cut up the sun-dried tomatoes and the olives to smaller pieces. Quick taste test, because this has been open in my fridge. These olives have been in my fridge for a while, so I don't know. I think it is fine. Just like olives, and there are the stones in the olives, so you have to cut around them. These are mostly green. I'm supposed to have black ones, but I don't think I have enough black ones. I should have a 1/4 cup of olives and the same amount of sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, there are the black ones on the bottom. There you go. In a bowl, I'm supposed to mix buckwheat flour, 1.5 cups. I don't have buckwheat flour, so I'm gonna use white wheat flour, and I'm gonna use whole wheat flour, half and half, and let's see how that works. So approximately 3/4 of a cup of white wheat flour. Oh damn it. And the same amount of whole wheat flour. One tablespoon of nutritional yeast. One teaspoon of rosemary, thyme, and oregano. This is the first time I'm making this recipe, so I'm still checking every step of the way. What am I supposed to do? And then I have to add some salt and pepper and the olives and the sun-dried tomatoes. Flour mixture for now. I have to heat 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. This will never come out, will it? This is a complicated and messy recipe, I must say. I have to pour in milk, half a cup, and a 3/4 cup of applesauce into this mixture. Very interesting, never have done anything like this in my life before. Unsweetened applesauce, by the way. So this has to heat through, but it should not reach a boiling point. And until this one is heating up, I'm going to prepare one more thing. In a small bowl, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Oops, that's a lot. And 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and this is going to make our muffin, which I'm gonna make in a cake shape rise. So this is for me, of course, the two together. I think this is good. I can turn it off because it shouldn't burn, and it's really warm now. Alright, so it's time to mix everything together in the bowl of the flour mixture. So I'm adding the flax egg, the vinegar baking powder mixture, the coconut oil apple sauce milk mixture, and the garlic and onion mixture. Then I gently mix the dough together. And then it will be ready to bake. I am very, very curious about this recipe. I have never made a savory cake, savory muffin in my life. And it has some sweet ingredients in it, like the applesauce, but also the oat milk. The almond milk is probably less sweet than the oat milk that I used instead of it. So hopefully it won't be a big problem. All right. The mixture is very soft, very wet. Let's hope that it will bake properly. I am going to use this instead of muffin forms because I don't have muffin forms to bake. I also don't have a bread form. This could be in a bread form. Maybe I should invest in some baking forms because all I have is cake forms and casserole forms. Wish me luck that this bakes well. And it goes into the oven. It was probably not the best idea to make it in a cake form or in a casserole form instead of a muffin form. It didn't really grow. I had to bake it for double the time almost as a muffin. And yeah, I mean, the taste is nice, but it stayed quite wet and didn't grow, and it's very flat, but it tastes well. So I guess that's a win. I'm gonna eat it. I'm going to start prepping dinner, which is gonna be a taco salad, a vegan taco salad. And for that, I need these ingredients. So I need soya chunks, or soya granulates actually. I don't have soya granulate, I have these soya chunks, so I'm gonna use the soya chunks instead. I started to prep them in warm water. They have to stay here for 10 minutes, and then I will cut them to smaller pieces so that they are more granulate style. I was using these soya shrimps for this purpose. I will need to add some nutritional yeast to this and salt, and then it's a taco salad, but I didn't buy the taco chips or the tortilla chips. I'm gonna use these chickpea chips instead, which is close to its expiry date. And instead of black beans, I'm using a can of kidney beans because I forgot to prep my dried black beans for this purpose, so whatever. But now I'm actually going to prep only the soya part or the meat part of the salad, and then I will only prepare the salad in the evening for dinner. However, for lunch I prepared a small salad with just lettuce and tomatoes as a side dish for my leftover lunch, and I finished this dressing for the purpose, and I already washed the salad for the evening taco salad. But in between now and the evening I won't be at home, so I won't have time to prepare the black beans, so unfortunately I'm not gonna use it. But here are all the ingredients that I'm gonna use. The bananas are not part of it. A lot of spices, beans, the soya, nutritional yeast, avocado oil, tomatoes, olive oil. Do I need olive oil? Yes, to fry up the stuff. So now I'm gonna start with chopping the onion, having this ready, and then I will fry the onion with the spices and with this, and I have to add the nutritional yeast to this as well as some salt. I'm starting to fry up this onion. We'll fry it until translucent, around 7 minutes. After that, I will add the soya chunks and the spices. In the meantime, I prepare the soya chunks into small pieces. I cut them into small pieces, and I'm going to add the nutritional yeast and some salt to this. This is the first time I'm making this recipe, so I don't know how this will taste. I expect it to be good. Alrighty, we are adding the soya chunks to the onions. And then we are adding all the spices, which is 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of paprika, and I'm just gonna add some cayenne pepper. The recipe says 1 teaspoon, that would be way too much for me, I think, of cayenne pepper, so I'm just gonna add a hint for a little bit of heat. That's my level of acceptance of cayenne. And I rather add more later. If I don't feel any heat, then make it too hot. Alright, this looks good. So this will be on top of my salad, along with the beans. Alright, it is much later now, and it's time to make the salad. First I'm going to make the salad dressing, which is the juice of the lime and some avocado oil and salt only. Very simple. Then I will cut up this avocado, put on top, crumble some of these chickpea chips, and open these kidney beans and put that on top as well. To juice. Avocado oil, maybe 3 tablespoons. And salt. That's it. Very simple. I really don't know how much salt, but maybe that much. I like to rinse my beans because of the sodium, to remove salt, and cut up this avocado, which got really ripe in the last 2 days. So I hope it's still okay. It's very soft, so let's see. Oh wow, it looks beautiful. Look at that. Didn't expect it to be so perfect actually. It's hard to peel though. Okay. I know this is not how you open an avocado. I know, guys. I know. But this is how I do it. This is how I like to do it. Normally it's not this messy. Alright, it's assembly time. So I have some cream salad. Oh, I have to also cut some tomatoes, I realized. Some of these beans. Some of this soy mixture. Meat replacement. Then the avocado. It's like a salad bowl. Mexican salad bowl, actually. Okay. Some tomatoes, and I almost forgot. But some corn as well. Cherry tomatoes. And then the tortilla chips, which I don't have. So we're going with these chickpea chips. We're making... Wait, I'm gonna put this on top after the sauce. So I'm taking the sauce first. The dressing on top. Keep some for later. Putting the crunchy chips on top. And I guess I can have some chips on the side as well. Here we go, guys, my dinner for today, and probably because there are some leftovers of everything, I can have this for lunch tomorrow, maybe even for dinner. That was it for today, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you got some inspiration to go through your pantry and check if there's anything expired, past their best by or used by date, or if there's anything that you forgot that it existed, that it was in your pantry, and try to make sure to use these up before they go bad, before your only choice that is left is to throw it out, which you don't want to do, obviously, because you already spent money on these things. So you probably are better off actually using them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I am bringing you a second episode shortly. If you're curious to see the second episode, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and hit the bell button to be notified when I upload. I hope to see you at my next video. Until then, goodbye!